See, these people in my life, they just didn't want me to have anything. Not even my heartbeat, for crying out loud. They were trying to establish this from a young age, even when I know that feeling now, being suffocated down to the bone on many levels in many areas of my life, and literally having the memory now. It's super hard to explain and super hard for me to literally detail it for people, but it's legitimately having the memories of yourself, like having a little bit of mind going away in that fashion while you're suffocating down to the cellular level, and then you literally don't have any portion of that memory and those things happening to you. And so when that happens over and over, you're just literally on a roller coaster, and you can't figure out how to get off of that roller coaster. So once I did, and I was throwing away my coffee and anything I could get from these people, I never once felt that sunlight in my body to the levels in which I now can. It's truly sad. It's sad that I'm like stuck in this position, like legitimately in this fashion, where I can finally breathe in my body. It's like I'm still struggling with the aftermath even still, but I try and do everything in my power to like detox and just get out in the sunlight here like this and go for walks. I'm walking for charity, um, and hoping that someone can actually support me in this fashion to like legitimately believe in me that I should have the right to live my life outside of these abusive tactics that these people played in my life. But it turns out there's not a lot of people that this stuff like legitimately is able to be entertained. So I understand that as well. But you know, maybe people just like to look at other videos and just be entertained in that funny fashion and whatnot. I get it. So I'm just trying to break through that algorithm in my life, but under real circumstances and just real talk. Like, it's just sad that I can finally feel that sunlight in my body, and then now these cops and these criminal courts are just literally trying to curate and create that crime over me, as to suggest that a poisoned up person is legitimately themselves. It's never allowed me to be myself, so that's why they cut off my water, they cut off my heat, they do everything that they can to fuck up my house and gaslight me in my reality, my love life, my work life, and all sorts of other areas in my life, along with just my online data, my online community, trolling my pages, and things of that nature. Legitimately, I've lost my own ability of my metacognition or my mental capacity in these ways, where poisoning literally just doesn't allow you to your own normal capability of reasoning through things. And because you're in that situation as well, they're literally trying to utilize those places as though that's the real you, to build that narrative against you, while as well like gaslighting your reality, hacking you, literally cloning my identity in the background of my life. And then these police legitimately protect them. Like, they're all dumb clucky, if you ask me. Legitimately super super duper dumb clucky in that fashion, because that's not why the police were there in the first place. They know that they're playing good cop bad cop, which makes any of their bad actions, being the bad cops and the bad officers, doesn't matter how you go and placate, doesn't matter how you go and help certain people. What you do otherwise is just making all of that nothing. Every single last part of what you do good, in my eyes personally, makes you just a shit person and a shit cop for a shit reason. And when these people don't do anything in that fashion, I'm sorry, but they got no fucking man balls.